that, nice personal interaction that you have with a family. I don't know that it's been an obstacle. I still do what I do. I haven't really changed my ways very much. But it's always that thought in the back of your mind, oh, I probably should be charging for this interaction. I don't know that I did. And I don't know. It kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't know that it's an obstacle. There are, I think, new important issues with different hospitals in the vicinity. Aurora, I don't know a lot about all the health organizations and understand it completely. We have people that do that, but Aurora has come into the area, hired one of our people. He sees a lot of those patients now in his practice.
Okay.
They've also hired cardiologists from Madison, from UW-Madison, because they're affiliated. Aurora's, we're the medical college. I don't think they felt like they could affiliate with the medical college, so they wanted to affiliate with somebody, so they picked UW.
Okay.
And so they'll come in. A cardiologist like me, who's hired at Madison, comes to Milwaukee and sees patients at Aurora, the pregnant patient,
yes,
and is doing things that we should be doing. So it's frustrating to me that happens. I don't know how to make it different. But that's I worry about that a little bit. It happens in all big cities, but we've been somewhat immune to that. In Chicago, there's a lot of competition. But it frustrates me because, not personally, but I feel like a family lives here. This is a great program. We're number 5 in the country. We should be seeing that patient. So, and I've talked about that, but it's hard. That's more politics of
businesses and organizations,
right? And so that's kind of out of my hands. But I think it's been an obstacle to growing the program, growing my program, because they're doing a lot of the work that we had been doing in the past.
Yeah.
A lot of the patients still come here, but so that's one thing. I think another obstacle, and this is a lot of administration and politics, but I do a lot of fetal work, but I feel a little bit disconnected from the fetal people at Fredert, so the maternal fetal medicine doctors over there, and it's taken a while to finally find a place where we could work together. It's taken probably 5 or 10 years. But next year we're going to move into an area at Children's where we can all work together. So there were obstacles about space, about how that would work. It's Fredert, we're Children's. Stuff that I'm like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
What I care about is we need to be together to take the best care of the patient. This is stupid. There are places that build, mom-baby hospitals. We need something like that. So that, again, it didn't stop me from doing the work that I was doing, but I think for patient care, it's going to be so much better for us to be together, and that has taken a while for that to happen. So I think there's, everybody thinks what they do is the most important thing, so how it gets ranked amongst the higher-ups, I don't know how that works sometimes. Maybe it's how loud you are, but I think finally, I like Peggy Troy. She's been a real advocate, and she, I think, understands. And so I think she's working hard to make this whole thing happen. So that's a good thing. It's nice to be able to communicate. I'm just, I don't have any real ties to Peggy Troy. She's the CEO of the hospital, yet she treats me like I'm great, which is really nice.
Good.
So it hasn't always been that way, but I think she's made it, at least for me, makes makes me feel important, which is nice, and kind of listens, I think, to what we have to say.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that makes it a nice place to work too.
All right.
You know.
So a few obstacles here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing that really prevents you from doing what it is that you enjoy. And really
Not really. No, I mean, I still do it with
Mhm.
those obstacles there.
Yes.
It'd be nice if they weren't there, but does it sometimes make my day harder or worse? Probably. Does it frustrate me? Yeah. But it doesn't take me down.
Yes.
I feel like we're moving in the right direction.
Good. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Very insightful, actually. Okay. So my next question is more relating to you in terms of confidence, right? So how confident do you feel in your ability to make a difference in the quality of care provided here at Children's?
It's interesting. I don't think of myself as a very confident person, but people describe me that way, so there's a little bit of a disconnect there. I mean, I do feel like I have a lot of experience. I do feel that I can help people make decisions. We have conferences all the time where we talk about patients, and I feel like I can make a difference in the care of that patient by what I say. I have good ideas, good thoughts about that kind of thing, especially when it comes to patient care. I'm pretty confident in that area. I'm very confident in my skills of scanning and looking at ultrasound and knowing what's going on. I would say I lack confidence probably in the area of research. I'm a professor, so I have written the papers that I needed to write to become a professor, but it's always been with the assistance of somebody. I'm not great at statistics or looking at that kind of thing. It's never been that important to me. And there are people in my department who are good at that, and I think our new chief understands that there's some people that should do that and there's some people that should do other things.
Okay.
So I used to worry that would, hurt me in the end. But it isn't, it's not my love, it's not my passion. My husband loves it, he's great at it. He loves to speak at meetings, and I get asked to speak at meetings, and I worry about it for months. I always wind up doing a good job, but it's like, why do I worry about doing that? Why do I say yes?
Okay.
So I think, I think with being here this long and seeing so many patients, I'm confident with providing really good quality care. And I think I can help people make good decisions about their patients. But I don't walk around, I'm the smartest person. That's just not me. But I will state how I feel. I think that's important. And, my surgeons always say that they're frightened of me when I don't agree or something like that. But, so I don't think I exude confidence, but I think I have enough, and I don't know that I need more than that.
Okay, thank you. So, I want to kind of shift attention now back to Children's, right, as a hospital. And what I'm interested in is how can Children's Hospital increase meaningfulness in your work? Now, we talked about obstacles, we've identified that, but what, I guess looking at it from a more positive perspective rather than looking at obstacles and challenges, what can they do to add meaningfulness to you in your work?
Well, I think it's a great place to work. Obviously, I've been here for a long time. We've had opportunities to look at other places. I think the way the whole system is put together, and that's not kind of my expertise of exactly how things work, but I think, just the people who you meet when you walk in the front door, to the volunteers, any to the nursing